Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola. So we are going to be doing another yummy practice today. So as you can see, the angle of my camera is lower, so we're not going to be doing any standing today. We're just going to be staying on the mat. So thank you more recently to our most recent followers, and for those of you that are committed to following me on this journey. So thank you for subscribing. So we are going to get started in legs up the wall pose today. So you can either lay on your back and have your legs up in the air, so in Viparita Karani or legs up the wall pose, or we are going to bring our hips as close to the wall as possible. If you have a wall available, coming back onto your hands, you're going to raise the legs up, so literally up the wall, and then shimmy shake your hips as close to the wall as you can. Now if you wish, you can also place a block underneath the pelvis to allow the pelvis to just relax in. You can have a bend in your knees, or you can take the feet just a little bit wider, your choice, and just relax in. Hands come out to a T, and just feeling into your practice here. Nice long deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Let it all go. Letting go anything that you may have brought with you to your mat today. Allowing your body to sink into the surface beneath you. Feeling support from Mother Nature. And a reminder you have everything that you need in this moment. Now if you want to stretch in the hips, you can even take the ankles out to the sides. And just feeling into your practice. Now you don't have to be here, and as soon as it becomes uncomfortable, maybe bring the legs back together. And breathe. Maybe keeping a micro bend in the knees. Maybe just another 5 breaths here. Now if you did allow the legs to come out to the sides, bring the legs back together, knees come in towards the chest. Press your feet away from the wall, come off the block if you're on a block. And then just hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock backwards and forwards. Roll over onto one side. And then just slowly taking your time, coming up to seated. Heels in towards the midline, or nice easy seated cross-legged position. Hands float to the knees. Grow tall in the spine. Shoulders pull back and down, stacking the shoulders over the rib cage over the pelvis. Inhale as you float that right hand over towards at the crease of the right hip, or out slightly. Micro bend in that elbow. Inhale the left hand up. And then exhale, maybe coming over to that 45-degree angle. Press into that right hand so you feel both sit bones, so Arda Chandrasana, or seated half-moon. Breathe. And then slowly, slowly come up. Take the left hand to the outside of the right ear. Gentle pressure here as you keep that right hand flexed away from the body. So this is really good for headaches, releasing tension. Breathing here. And then slowly release, come back up. Reach the left hand to the crease of the left hip, or walking the hand out, reach the right hand up this time, and then over towards the left. 45-degree angle, maybe gazing under that right elbow, not dumping the head. And feel the stretch along the side body, press into that left hand so you feel both sit bones. Seated crescent moon, Arda Chandrasana. Breathe. Feeling the stretch along the shoulder, the side body, the waist, the hips. And then slowly, slowly come back up. Take the right hand to the left ear and then just gentle pressure here, not too deep. Flex the left hand and breathe. Stretches in the side of the neck, top of the shoulder. And slowly come back. Reach the hands up and float the hands down. Staying grounded in the sit bones. Neck extends long, open the chest. And then exhale as you slowly round in. Float the hands back towards the heels. Swap the heels over. And we're going to repeat all that, but on with the heels the other way. So inhale, take the left hand to the crease of the left hip, maybe walking the hand out, reach the right hand up. Exhale, over. No more than a 45-degree angle, not going too deep. Press into the left hand, feeling the engagement of the side body on the right. Breathing here. Slowly, slowly press up, right hand to the left ear, gentle pressure as the head comes over, and then flex that left hand. So releasing tension along the left side of the neck, left shoulder. Shoulder stays back and down, breathe. Slowly float the right hand down to the crease of the right hip, maybe walking the hand out, reach the left hand up, and then over towards the right. Again, 45-degree angle, press into that right hand, engaging through the sit bones, breathing here. And then slowly come back up. Take the left hand to the right ear, gentle pressure here, shoulder stays down, feeling the stretch in the right side of the neck, right shoulder, flexing that right hand and breathe. Slowly, slowly release, come back up. Link the hands behind the head at the occiput or the base of the skull. Elbows stay wide. Breathe. And then maybe just turn from side to side. So this is for the thoracic spine. Breathing here. And then Keeping the hands at the base of the occiput, just grow tall. And then release. We're either going to swing the legs around or come into a tabletop as you roll over the knees. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Fingers are at that starfish shape, curling the fingers, only feeling the pads of the fingers and the knuckles. Not dumping in the shoulders. Inhale, drop the pelvis, gaze up. Exhale, round in. Gaze towards the abdomen or the thighs. Articulating the spine. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. 3 more following your own flow and pace of breath. And a lovely cat and cow. From here we're going to curl under the toes, spread out the toes, feeling all the toes engage the earth, and then sit back towards the heels. Stretch the arms out long. So you're getting a lovely little toe stretch here. Neck extends long, dumping the head. Breathe. And then slowly come back up. I'm going to inhale as we take the left hand to the midline. Come back slightly so you feel that engagement in the glutes. I'm going to lift the right hand up. And then exhale as we thread that right hand behind the left wrist. Come down onto the shoulder. And coming onto that left ear. Now bring the hips back to square and feel that stretch in the shoulder, the side body. And maybe taking the left hand out long. Breathe. Lovely hot opener here. Breathe. And then slowly bring the left hand back underneath the shoulder. And then just dance out the hips, dance out the shoulders. And then repeat on the other side. So right hand to the midline, engage the glutes, come back slightly towards the heels so you feel that engagement here. Inhale the left hand up. And then exhale as you bring that left hand in front of that right wrist and thread the needle coming down onto the shoulder. So again here, push into that right hand so that your hips stay square. And then maybe walking the right hand out in front. So you feel that stretch in the thoracic spine, it's a nice heart opener here. Breathe. And slowly bring the right hand back, come back onto the hands and knees and dance out the shoulders, dance out the hips. And then walking the hands out in front, we're going to come into puppy pose. So coming down to the elbows, either down to the forehead or the chin. And Anahasta asana, a lovely heart opener, puppy pose or shisha asana. Breathe. So in this pose, your hips are above your knees. So for that lovely heart opener, slight back bend here. Inhale, gaze forwards, allow the hips to become heavy, bringing the hips all the way down and naturally flowing into Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders, press into the hands, shoulders pull back and down, engage the glutes to protect the lower back, gazing forwards. Maybe taking the feet out wider, that will ease that lower back. Breathe. Pelvis is heavy. Hips are heavy. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can take the hands out to mat distance apart. Be mindful where you are, especially in your lower back. Engage the glutes and start to straighten out the arms, micro bend in the elbows. Now if this is uncomfortable, I know when I first started this particular pose this was very uncomfortable, I couldn't even stay up for 5 breaths. So shoulders back and down. Anytime you need to come back down to the elbows, please listen to your body. Now, this is really good to aid digestion and also to suppress appetite. So if you're trying to lose weight, this is a really good one, as well as Sphinx too. Breathe. And then slowly come back down to the elbows. We're going to gaze over that right shoulder and then twist that left shoulder also over towards the right. And then pulse. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back to center. Take a few breaths here. And then gaze over towards that left shoulder. And again, take the right shoulder over also. And then pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Cross over the legs, come to sit back onto your heels or swing the legs around. And from here we're going to just do a little bit of core. So you're going to either come onto the tippy toes, reach the hands forwards, come setting up for boat or Navasana. So you can see that V shape I've created with my body. So you can stay here or you can float one leg up and then the other coming into boat 2. Or if you have good flexibility in the hips and the thighs, you can straighten out the legs. Boat 3. Breathe. You could feel that in the lower abdomen. And then bend the knees back in, give yourself a little hug. Grow tall. Maybe doing that again if you feel like it, and if you don't, just maybe rest in. Boat 2 or boat 3. And again, cross over the feet. And maybe with the feet crossed or with the feet together, we're just going to do a few rock and rolls to massage out the spine. So inhale back. Exhale as you propel yourself forwards. Inhale back. Exhale back up. Keep going. 3 more. Last one. And then stay on your back, unfold the legs, and come into a lovely Shavasana. Arms out to the sides, palms facing up, open to receive. Relaxing your jaw, allowing the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth as you slow down your breath. Relaxing the muscles on your forehead, your eyes. Relaxing your throat, your torso as you take a nice long deep breath, expanding the chest. Exhale, let it all go. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Allow your body to sink into the surface beneath you. Relaxing all those cells, those muscles. Maybe after a long week, a long day. Let the breath go, allowing your body to come back to nice, easy, gentle breathing as we settle into silence, sealing off our practice in our lovely Shavasana or final pose. Stay here as long as you want, or if you want to finish off with me bringing the feet together at the front of the mat, I'm going to raise both arms overhead and stretch towards the front of the back of the room, and exhale at the mouth. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch as you point the toes. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. Fold the knees back in towards the chest, either raising one arm overhead as you roll over onto the side. The other hand in front of the heart. Couple breaths here, taking your time. And then straighten out that top leg, press into both hands as we come back to a nice, easy seat position, wherever that is for you at the front of your mat. Grow tall, stacking the shoulders over the rib cage over the abdomen. Hands come to the back of the knees. Float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. It's an honor to share with you on this journey. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comments section how this went for you today. Grateful to share with you on this journey. Please enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Bye bye.